Shake my head or so much hate? Hey. Oh,
one thing that won't be getting hit is this stream. Good evening everyone and welcome to TFRL GT3 Championship Round 5 at Willow Springs. Big Willow, not to be confused with James Willow's this time. It was Joe Willow's in Pro-Am, it's now James Willow's in Pro.
Not
even though he's the
James Head.
Oh, James Head, yeah. However, I'm James Head 14. I will be your commentator for tonight. J Luke joining in, lovely. We expecting anyone else, by the way?
Warbeast.
Oh yeah, Warbeast. If he can get thingy. Oh, King Kid Dot, yeah. Good spot. I didn't see him on the right hand side there. But of course, we have got people in the party with us. Keelan and Elliot being the two. Now, I will issue a bit of a thing here to Jack Meyer, and I'll give him a bit of an interview from his race win in Pro-Am, which I failed to do in
it's fine, I'm taking into my KFC at the minute.
You took him into your KFC. Well, it is a traditional American track, and he's having a traditional American food, so...
That's a burger.
Guess that makes sense.
Funny if it is.
Right, let me get the stream link out. We will start in a couple of minutes, by the way, as soon as Kane Kate Delt and Warbeast join.
Oh, you prick! I was rebelling at the top. Oh, that's crazy. I was rebelling at the top there for a second. No, we're just looking at the times. I was rebelling at the top for about 2 corners and a small guy comes through.
Ah. Right.
That's what.
Yes. 11.9 by yours truly.
Yeah. Second clear of all Pro-Am drivers.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Nope.
But do you want to know what the race time was? 1:11.6.
It was a good lap. Whatever it was, it was
Very
a good lap.
yeah.
But it was done in a Porsche, which technically he shouldn't have been in, but...
I know.
We didn't make that clearer to him though, so it's technically our fault, kind of.
How does the gravel taste over there, Small? Hey, you just went up in the gravel, no?
I've just put a message in on Discord to KK Dot and Mo and see if they are both joining. Actually, because our traditional Welsh commentator is not here, Jack, do you fancy doing a bit of pro commentary with me?
KFC fingers. Chicken fingers.
That is a pink McLaren. That is, I will write on board actually with Superhero. That is for his baby daughter, of course, that sadly passed away. Not something that I want to be talking about on stream really, but from from all of us here in the TFRL community, and certainly I know in the FRL community as well, we'd just like to say sorry for your loss, and hopefully he is coping with what was a very happy time turned into a very sad time, of course. So that is why you can see, that's why you can see Superhero running in that pink livery to commemorate his daughter's passing, and I do believe you are running the same livery as well.
Yeah.
But because of the special event, this doesn't count as a livery change.
Nope.
For both of you. Anybody else that changes it? Oh dear.
That counts as track limits. Well, hi. Mister, I'm going to run number 2 because that's definitely not my number.
Right, as soon as K&K, I don't know where these two are actually.
It's a striking looking livery though. It's very striking.
K&K and more watching the stream, please join. so we can get started. I know we're going to have Danny complaining if we don't get started soon.
Mucho chico. Whoa! Did you see that small W?
What's Dude's taking the JB line through there? Goodness me.
He just wiped the across in front of my car. Oh, that's crazy.
Mo not going to be appealing, by the way, against his penalties that were issued, of course. And for the sake of penalties, I will give you the rundown of how many people got how many penalties. Now, these are only purely time penalties, not warnings. So Swift got a 2-second time penalty for track extension on no less than 4 occasions, drops him to 3rd in the standings. Matter got a 3-second time penalty for pit lane violation that equated to 3 seconds. However, because of JB getting disqualified from the results, he is up to 7th place because of the time penalties that were received, and of course JB being disqualified. Now on to JB. Disqualified from results. This has been received due to excessive track extending, which was recorded on no less than 21 occasions. If you thought that was funny, on top of this, 2 pit stops that were taken were deemed illegal and showed once again pure disregard and disrespect for the rules. This therefore means disqualification from the results. We expect you to learn the rules and regulations and correct issues arisen in time for the next race in Willow Springs. That's the funniest, that one, I think. Warby's got a 3-second time penalty. Warby's Ken Kiddo, by the way, are both joining. Yeah. And I mean, JB, he got a 10 after the 10-second time penalties. What we've done is added 3 seconds per penalty that you pick up. So per track extend or per penalty that you pick up, we added another 3 seconds on to that. Warby's picked up a pit entry violation that equates to 3 seconds as well. He's going to be placed 1 position higher. Ken Kiddos left the room. Granger 10, 21-second time penalty due to excessive track extending, which was called on no less than 8 occasions. Not as bad as JB. And he also picked up a 5-second time penalty for the lap 1, turn 1 incident, as this could have been avoided. And Pablo got 28 seconds, but he's now in Pro-Am, of course. More joining now. We're just waiting for Ken Kiddo to join, and then we can get going. A 1:11.1 from Mr. Small Guy.
Very good lap.
Yeah, we're all tucking in behind. It was brilliant.
And if you're a football fan, the Carabao Cup going to penalties.
Finally, the one thing Chelsea's done good.
What is football? This is GT Sport.
This is GT Sport. No.
It's impossible.
I'm guessing with this lap, because I'm putting the pressure on you, you could be on for 110. Is that how it goes wide there in the background? Can get Dotson joining up. As soon as he joins into the session, then we can get going for qualifying. Oh, and by the way, championship standings coming into tonight.
111.2 Mikey.
Championship standings coming into tonight. 70 points for Mr. F6. He's out on top. Hang on, have I counted that up wrong? No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
No, you haven't. It was 25 plus 45.
Yep, 70 points for Mr. F6. He's out in front by 5 points to Swift, so McLaren's coming in at the top of the leaderboard, and that was with Swift not starting in Brazil, in Brand Hatch, of course. Kenke Dot in 3rd on 57 points, J-Luke in 4th on 43 points, Doug on, J-Luke on 51, Doug on 43 in 5th, Hair Race on 32, Durdude on 24, Small Guys on 18, Matter on 12, Granger 10, and Super Guy on 11. JB on 10, Warbeast on 2, and Pablo on 1. There we go. Everyone is out on track. Let's get going.
Warbeast not.
He is.
Yes, he is.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's on.
Yeah, he's on. He's in the pit lane.
Right, we ready?
Yeah, we can go. Hang on. I just want to confirm something. Oh yeah, Jack Meyer is the only other one. Yeah, we can go.
Yeah, I'm not racing.
Of course you're not. You'll commentate alongside me if you want to.
Yeah.
No, I got to go before.
Ah, disgraceful.
I'm sorry.
Terrible. Absolutely vile. Oh, Swift wants an invite to the party. Mine has left.
Okay, people are going to get excited and going to go straight to track. Yeah, I've not been able to start the thingy. Not reset the lobby correctly yet. No,
Yes,
I will be. That's my point. I am just getting Swift into the party as requested.
I could just suggest him. This is not qualifying. Go back in the pits.
It's fine. I'll reset it. Oh, it's Ballboy that needs to accept it, so that's not happening.
He should be here. I'll suggest him. Right, I'll suggest him. I'll suggest. Oh, lovely. Right, there we go. There we can set the room. There we go. We can now start.
Okay, James, catch you afterwards.
I'll keep you unmuted though. If it's for the Carabao Cup, no. Terrible. I can give updates on the Man City match if needs be. Anyways, we go into qualifying here. J-Luke, small guy, Elliot leads everyone out on track. And we've already been through the championship stand, so I'm going to put down a top 3 here. Only 15 minutes late. I mean, if you want to put comments in like that, JB, then I suggest you get off track now or forever hold your peace. Up to you. J-Luke and small guy though going round out on track. Elliot F6 in 3rd place at the minute. Right, let's put down a top 3 of qualifying. Small guy top, Elliot 2nd, and Kenke Dot in 3rd as J-Luke runs miles wide. Then small guy follows him off. So that's not the greatest start to this session tonight here at Willow Springs. Small guy, Elliot, J-Luke, and Elliot trying to go around the outside of small guy. He's going to back off. And everyone just getting, I don't know what this is going to entail. Everyone in quite close to each other. I think J-Luke there is just getting into the thingy. And let's mute him. Thank you very much. Don't want to speak to you at all after what you've said to me. Small guy, Matta and Elliot into the pits. People pitting early as small guy comes round turn 2. After Elliot Harris, a superhero, currently the order going round out on track. Somebody has gone miles off at the thingy, and no surprises there. The dickhead is off track. Small guy, however, going up into the top of the hill. Matta and Elliot again falling off in behind. 110 could be possible here in Pro-Am class, the Pro class, sorry, tonight. Small guy running down the hill. Quite very in track, about 50-metre difference in sea level change compared to some of the other tracks that we've been to, and JB comes in on track, takes off small guy, and I mean, if he wants to do that, then I think the best thing to do, probably, is to kick him out of the lobby. Because if he wants to act like this and extend track extending and wait up for people and try to take them off, then I'm sorry, but you have no place in our league. So I'll just say that now. Superhero's gone top, however. Kenke Dot now puts in a lap of a 1:11.6. So, nice lap there from the Spaniard, and he's running off track there. We go along the rail cam into turn 2. J-Luke just in behind him. Superhero, Mata, Hairraiser, Elliott, Swift currently in the top 6. J-Luke is on a lap. I'm just picking up on anybody that might be on a lap. Durdude might be on a lap here. The German driver taking it nice and wide into the final corner. And that is the sort of line you do want to be taking if you are a driver coming around here tonight. Durdude is coming across the line. I think he might go 5th or 6th with this. Oh, he's gone 4th actually, ahead of Harris. 1.3 seconds off Kenke Dot. So a nice stop there by him. And that is actually a 1:12.9. I'm not sure why that is not showing up on the right hand side of the screen. My controller decides to mess up once again. So we see people starting to reach the end of the laps. J-Luke, Warbeast and Doug are about to reach the end of their laps as well. Elliott's gone 2nd, I may point out as well. J-Luke coming towards the line, however. He was ahead of Elliott in practice. Let's see what he can do. It's a disappointing lap, 13.1. Warbeast and Doug coming across the line. Warbeast comes across the line. Doug just goes in behind though, 2 seconds. 3/10 off there, Doug, and he's... Oh! Doug trying to dive it up the inside of Warbeast there. Not sure quite what was going on there. But hopefully people now know how to set the tax. And sorry to pick up on this, but Swift has gone quicker with a 1:11.4. So Swift was a 1:11.4, hitting the high notes already tonight. And so I'm going to put the stream link out, because I do believe I'm only talking to about 2 people, which is absolutely fantastic. Let me get the stream link up. Hello there, Lewis. Good to see you tuning in, as always, to TFRL GT Sport on a Sundays. Billy has put something up in the accent log. We'll have a look at that afterwards, Billy. I'm just going to try and get a little bit more viewing coverage here. We are halfway through qualifying. Small guy's gone quickest with a 1:11.1, so same as what he set in practice. I think only 100th or so slower. As J-Luke gets out the way. From talking to Kyle, major evaluation is needed after the Pro-Am race. I agree. The Pro-Am race is the evaluation period will obviously happen coming into the mid-season window, and we want to make sure that people are put in the right league. So we might see some changes next week. If not, it'll be done mid-season for sure. So that hopefully will confirm that for any Pro-Am drivers that might be watching the action here tonight. Just put that in the FRL chat. Hopefully might get some extra viewers on this stream. I'm just going to put my controller on charge, however, because it is running quite low on battery. And of course you need a full battery coverage to commentate on action that is going to unfold out on track, like the action we are seen unfold here. 2.5 seconds separating the top 11 out on track. JB, I think, is personal besting here, and he could go right up there in the Supreme livery. He's of course in the same car as Small Guy. JB across the line, goes 7th, 9/10, just behind Elliott, 200ths off. Superhero ahead of Elliott as well, as Kenke Dot's just gone 2nd there. But Kenke Dot goes 2nd with an improvement, 600ths quicker than Swift, 1:11.3 there for K and K Dot. So that's a 1:11.383 that he has set there. Swift on a 1:11.4, and just starting a lap as well. As we see the beautiful rolling valleys here of the Rockies. J-Luke is coming through the middle sector. He's got Small Guy ahead of him out on track, running the ILRT livery, of course, along with EVR Matter. And if you are new to TFRL GT Sport, then I welcome you to the action that is going to unfold out on track tonight. This is the creme de la creme of TFRL, and I don't think you want to be seeing that. J-Luke going miles off track and taking the JB line, going through the final corner there. goodness me. It's ended up, I think, at the Mexico border. Swift is going personal best through the middle sector. Let's see, 200ths up. So he's personal best in the middle sector. He was quickest through the first sector, so I think he might have made a little mistake somewhere. Out on track. Swift runs wide into the final corner. Looking quite nice through there. Swift on the run into the line. McLaren's filling out the top 2 positions, of course, in the Constructors at the minute in the Team Championship. Swift does improve. He doesn't improve, actually. He goes a 10th and a half off, roughly there. Just trying to pick up on somebody that might be on a lap. There's not many that is on a lap. Let's go on board with Doug, however, in the meantime. In the Ford Mustang. The Ford Mustang does have quite a good range around here, especially in terms of fuel coverage coming into tonight's race. But as we come into this, then the Fords could do quite well around here, but I think it's more of a Porsche track, so watch out for K&K Dot in this race. We saw Jack Meyer obviously winning in Pro-Am. For those of you who didn't tune in to that race, go and watch it back on the stream as soon as it's up. It'll probably be up, I would say, at the end of this race. But 1 minute to go in qualifying. Doug is about to come across the line to set his lap here in the Mustang. Perez, I think, is bottom his teammate. 1.5 seconds separating the top 9 as it stands. Doug is improving, I think, here on a 12.6. Doug coming across the line. And just goes shy, 1:12.7. As Dude possibly might be the last one to come across the line here. We'll have a look at this. 20 seconds out he is. He's improving by 700th of a second. Could go ahead of Doug here. Maybe even as far as Matter or JB, I would think, here with this. That's the wrong driver there. I was on board with Dirty, wasn't I? Dirty is coming across the line, and he does improve a 10th and a half, so he goes ahead of Doug. Not enough to knock Matter off 8th place, and he is the last one across the line. So qualifying is about to end here in thingy, and you'll be able to see me putting out the message now. And then we can get straight, of course, into this race. There we go. Oh, he's beat me to it. Disgraceful. He's disgraceful. Doug coming across the line, however, he is improving on this lap, I think. Oh no, 700's off. There, anybody else from the top gang? Swift about to come across the line. He's not improving. J-Luke is coming across the line. Could he better than K&K Dot? He's gone quicker, actually, than Small Guy. So that's very late on. Small Guy's parked it on the inside of the downhill section. So K&K Dot is on top by 0.004 of a second from Small Guy second, Swift across the line in third. And clearly somebody not happy with that at all. Dude, I think everyone, I'm safe to say, have finished their laps. Yes, I think I can safely say everyone has finished their laps, so I think we can begin. We can start. If you haven't heard me first time, we can start. Right, K&K Dot though on top, Small Guy second, Swift in third place. As let's begin, if we can. If you can hear me. Don't think you can. There we go. Hey, perfect timing there with the message. So K&K Dot top, Small Guy second, and Swift in third as Warbeast just came into the pits. However, I think that's not going to impact on his position here. He's came into the pits very late on there, so we are going to get going. Yeah, Warbeast is in 11th place, so he's in the correct position. He was the only one that came into the pits as well. But we are about to get going here for Pro. 40 minutes of this endurance race about to begin. Hopefully everyone keeps it clean. K&K Dot starting on the front row of the grid with Small Guy there. Swift in third, J-Luke in fourth. Ranging back to Elliot Superhero on the third row, Matt, JB, and the rest. We're about to begin here, and we're off. So K&K Dot starts, Small Guy, everyone's away, I think. Yep, everyone is away from the start, and K&K Dot gets a much better start compared to Small Guy, who's trying to go around the outside of turn one, and if that could be pulled off, oh, K&K Dot pushed them off track. He's got to be wary. Oh my god, oh my god. He gets caught on the mound on the inside. And that's not what you like to be seeing. Small guy in 4th early. I think everyone relatively clean. Superhero was the one, the chief sufferer out of that. J-Luke leads though, coming up the uphill section for the first time. Kenke Dot in 2nd, Swift in 3rd, with Small Guy in 4th place as we begin this 40-minute endurance race. J-Luke leads, everyone running down the hill. There's been a bit of contact, I think, further down the order. Matter has been caught up in a bit of a barging match, possibly with Warbeast and Dirty, who have lost positions as well. Doug running wide. Oh, he's gone for a spin. Doug trying to recover it. Recovers it well. Has to use the excessive gravel to come back onto track there. They go through the final corner. King gets up really pressing on the back of J-Luke here for the lead. And he's up the inside of him as the camera cuts away. J-Luke is on the outside line, but I think Kenke Dot's got the run. Kenke Dot has indeed got the run, and at the end of lap 1, as we see a 3-way battle for the lead, 4-way battle in fact, including Small Guy. Swift going around the outside of J-Luke, who's been absolutely swapped for first place there. Somebody just briefly the gravel, I think, was Superhero. JP's running quite strongly in 5th early. Elliot in 6th. Kenke Dot will lead from Swift, J-Luke, Small Guy in behind in 4th place as we ride on board with the guys in behind. JP braking nicely. Hopefully he doesn't track extend to the extent like he did in Red Bull Ring. If you do here, you go on the gravel and you probably spin. J-Luke's gone defending the position around the outside of him. Elliot trying to nick it up the inside there. Not quite. And of course, changes of the livery, if you haven't noticed from the last round. Pink livery's been run by both Elliot and Superhero in commemoration for his daughter, of course, Superhero's daughter, that is. Of course, you don't need to ask me about the details, as Small Guy goes up the inside of Swift at the final corner, and that is a nice move. That's a nice move up into 2nd place, and I think JB's on the back of J-Luke as well. Superhero runs briefly off track. Perez are on the back end as well. JB's going to try and look for the outside line here on J-Luke into turn 1, much later on the brakes, and he swoops around the outside. Beautiful move there by JB. He is up to 4th place, and Elliot's trying to go around the outside of J-Luke. So J-Luke, the real chief sufferer early on in this race. As we are back 3 minutes through, J-Luke just cuts off the inside line in time there, as Elliot was trying to dive it down the inside. Superhero trying to run in behind as well. All settling down into a nice stride. Superhero just getting caught a little bit wide there, running up into the hill section. Perez and Doug chasing. Dirty Warbeast has lost position, I do believe, to Dirty and Matter running out the back early. Either he spun or he got caught in a bit of contact. Kenke Dot though out in front by a second. Small Guy not really catching in that 4-wheel drive BMW. Porsche has definitely got the advantage round here, if I've got to be honest. So we approach the end of lap 3. Kenke Dot leading the way. And of course, these guys have got to go onto the medium compound tyre, and I'll run through the order now. So the top 2 on softs, in fact. Oh, that's an early pit stop for JB. Very early pit stop, as he decided to pit in early and get his medium stint out the way. Just about to come on to drivers that could potentially go onto the mediums. Could be a long stint here for JB. I think he's going to feel this right to the brim. And he could be getting out ahead of Matter here, possibly. It's going to be coming out dead level, I think, with him. And that is a set of softs for JB. So we want to try and get back into this race. Matter is out ahead of him. The action all unfolds in behind. J-Luke getting under pressure from Superhero. Dashes down the inside, just force him a little bit wide. J-Luke keeps the position though around the outside. Superhero running downhill. About 5 minutes gone now in this race. Kenke Dot, Small Guy, Swift, top 3. Elliot, J-Luke's Superhero as the 2 Mustangs go at it. Hair Razor and Doug. Doug clearly the quick with the Mustangs on the straight line down here. He's going down the inside line. Both of them on the soft compound of tyre. And Doug. Hair Razor might have fed it off the throttle there to let him through. Nobody extending track limits there actually. Coming through the final corner, which is nice to see. Kenke Dot's just getting away a little bit out in front from 1.2 seconds from Small Guy in 2nd, as he's made a mistake. I'm pretty sure he brushed across the gravel there and he's just lost a little bit of time. About a 1/10 of a second he's lost there on Small Guy, who is catching him. Swift third, Elliott fourth, J. Luke, Superhero still trying to keep him up the inside. That fourth really running strong early on. Superhero as well on his return, trying to go around the outside, going down on the inside line now perhaps, into the hill section. He's going to have to be forced out wide. He's going to try and up and under, like we saw with Deneen. He could make it stick. J. Luke's got wide on the gravel, and Superhero takes full advantage of that, and he's up to fifth. Thank you very much, he says, and he's through. The Superhero in the Porsche went great guns early on his return to pro. J. Luke in behind as well, just trying to keep him honest going into the triple right-hander, as we see Durdude and Hairraiser, who must have had a bit of an off, in the background somewhere out on track. Superhero, however, is just keeping J. Luke at bay at the minute. Run down the straight, beautiful shot there, running down the straight actually. Everyone pretty much spreading out. See on board. Oh, and Doug's had an off somewhere out on track as well. Matt is trying to keep JB honest at the back. Just trying to cut on board with Doug, see what happened there with him. He's got back up to speed, so I think it's simply just a spin from his end. J. Luke's still trying to keep J. Luke honest. J. Luke's still trying to keep Superhero honest, I may add. A little bit of lag starting to pick up. I think it's on Swift's end rather than anybody else. Somebody can confirm that for me, that would be much appreciated. Hopefully we're not going off stream or anything. Kenke got Swift. Small guy's made a mistake. Oh my god, he's spun. Probably the most unenthusiastic reaction there to somebody spinning. But Small Guy has made a mistake, a clear mistake, and he's now down to 8th place. But I think it would be best if I let everyone get on with their races, of course. Superhero's begun to pull away from J. Luke. Let's just have a look at their fuel scenarios at the minute. Just looking through. J. Luke's on mediums. Warbeast on mediums. Somebody was running miles wide off that. Small Guy's in. Small Guy into the pits. Is this going to be a set of mediums for him? Or is this going to be similar to JB and go on a set of softs? All really running quite close to each other, this pack. The Small Guy now comes in the pits. I don't think this will be a full fuel for him. Possibly could be, and could go quite a long way on the mediums, possibly, with 8 minutes gone. Small Guy is fueling up 100% of fuel, 95%, and he comes back out on a set of softs. And after that mistake, it's all spread out in front, with K&K Dot leading by 5.6 seconds from Swift second, Elliott third. Superhero just getting caught in the grass and the gravel there on the outside of the corner. Thank you very much to everyone that is tuning in. If you do know anybody that likes GT Sport, send them to the stream if you don't mind, and get them to watch the action unfolding out on track. K&K Dot will probably be in next lap. Swift, Elliott, Superhero. I wouldn't be surprised if J. Luke actually pits this lap, and he's not. None of the top 5 actually pitting. Hairraiser running low on his fuel. Warbeast running more fuel than Hairraiser. He's on the mediums, Hairraiser on the softs. So clearly Hairraiser struggling, and I think that's the wisest decision, to pit. So we are going to see the pit stops now begin to unfold. JB, by the way, has got the hammer down and has passed Durdude out on track. I can confirm that. He has gone past Durdude out on track. I do believe that is Matter struggling at the back of the field as well. Let's just watch this pit stop with Hairraiser, see what he goes on. That's a set of mediums, so he's the first one that has completed the regulatory one pit stop onto the opposite side of the tyres. Opposite set of the tyres, as I say, not the opposite side. So if you're on softs, you go on mediums, and if you're on mediums, you go on softs. It's as simple as that. As battle for second develops between the two teammates, Swift and Elliott, of course, championship leader. Second is Swift in the championship. Superhero chasing on his return. None of them coming into the pits this lap. J. Luke, however, I think will come into the pits this lap, and indeed he backs out of it and comes into the pits with 1 litre of fuel remaining, with 10 minutes gone in this race. Everyone just spread themselves out a little bit. Warbeast and Doug still yet to pit as well. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if Doug comes into the pit or anybody like that. Somebody is off, however. Is that Small Guy by any chance? I think it might be Durdude. I think it is Durdude that is off at the final corner. Just saw that on the mini-map. Yes, it is. And he's going to dive into the pits if he can control the car. That is. And it's a shame for Dude, running quite strongly. Matter is in the pits, however. He's on a set of softs, so hopefully this will be a set of mediums for him. J-Luke was on the mediums. I may add, yeah, set of mediums for Matter, and a set of softs for J-Luke, so both of them have completed their regulatory pit stop as well. And look at this. For second, Swift, Superhero, Elliot's lost a place. Oh, and Elliot's off! Elliot is off hard! Taking the JB line, he's gone into the gravel there, almost into the wall. KK Dot defends off Swift coming in the pits, and KK Dot actually, a Superhero is in front, coming into the pits. I do believe that was Swift in first, so let's go on board with Swift and have a look at their pit stops. Warbeast and Doug might run around for another lap. I think they're both coming in as well, so quite a few pit stops. Warbeast coming in on mediums, Doug on softs. So, KK Dot has pitted and has gone on a set of softs, so he needs to do his regulatory pit stop. Swift, in the meantime, has came out, if we can get a camera shot onto him. And we can't, so I don't know what's going on here. Just going to keep on flicking with this. I can't also go on board with Superhero. I think I can go on board with him and go through the first sector, hopefully. Definitely a little bit of glitch going on here, which is absolutely fantastic. Let's have a walk through the field. Oh, there is Swift, actually, and he's on a set of mediums, so he's already completed his regulatory pit stop, I do believe, as well. JB! Keeping him really honest. Oh, and Superhero's trying to dive down the inside on J-Luke. J-Luke, of course, on the fresher softs. Superhero's pitted for the medium, so he's already done his regulatory pit stop, I do believe, as well. We'll confirm this, of course, afterwards. Small guy goes around the outside of Warbeast. Nice move. Really nice move. He wants to get on with things. Of course, he's got a pit onto the medium compound of tyres. Everyone's still going around, Dirty just going through turn 1. Somebody is off, however, and that is J-Luke at the final corner. He's got engine damage as well, so he's really hit the wall hard. Jumps onto the track, and this track really catching people out here tonight as Superhero and Elliot, the two pink cars, one of them a Porsche, one of them a McLaren, fighting it out now for 4th and 5th. Look at this, Superhero trying to go around the outside of turn 2 on Elliot, but I think with Elliot again having the deeper lines, Superhero will back off and try and go up and under, possibly up the hill section. Not really much going on out in front. There's KK Dot, there's JB diving up the inside of Swift for second. He's got that place sealed. Elliot and Superhero running quite strong as well. 4th and 5th. Small guy now in 6th after J-Luke's spin. Warbeast is 7th. There's J-Luke in 8th after his spin. Probably on colder tyres and catching on the gravel than anything else. Doug in 9th, Perez at 10th. Matter in 11th. Dirty in 12th. Everyone has been into the pits at least once. We come on to lap 12 now. Here, we did get about 32 laps, I think it was, out of the Pro-Am race, so probably another 20 laps if you are a mathematician like me. KK Dot just slightly lacking going through turn 1. Not too bad at all. JB 2nd, Elliot in 3rd. He's disposed of Superhero running down the straight. Oh, and Swift's off! No wonder he's disposed of him. Swift is off. And that could blow the championship possibly wide open. Oh! And Matter hits the back of him. Matter has hit the back of Swift. I'm not sure what's happened there. Didn't catch on board with the spin. If somebody can be much obliged to comment on that. As J-Luke tries to go around the outside of Doug, though, in the meantime, for 7th and 8th. Quite a lot now begin to kick off in the mid-pack, and has he kept it around the outside there? Oh, he's done it off track, he's run off track, and he's going to relinquish that position, I think. So, fair play to J-Luke for letting through Doug there. Let me have a look at the comment section as we get a little bit of break in the action here. 25 minutes left to go in this race. We should be just finished after 8 o'clock. Power off sign comes on my TV. That is not great news at all. But thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. Good luck. Everyone says 7-7. And KK Dot has got a supporter as well in the comment section. So thank you very much for your comments. Keep them coming in. If you're just here for the F1 if you're just here for the F1 sign-ups announcement at the end of this stream, yes, that will be coming at this end of the stream, like I've just said. But in the meantime, you get to enjoy some great action here for GT Sport with about 50% race distance nearly completed. KNK.JB, Elliott, your top 3. Superhero is still trying to chase him down, running much stronger, I've got to say. I think it's the best I've seen Superhero drive in a GT3 car. Probably, well, not even since last season, I think ever. Superhero really doing well on this return, and he is keeping Elliott honest here. And those both are beginning to keep JB honest, who will, of course, have to pit again for the set of medium compound of tyres. Small guy not beginning to pull away. He's just beginning to pull away now from Warbeast at his home track. Warbeast going quite strongly in 6th place. There's been quite a few spinners, I think, in this race, which you can probably account for why Doug, J-Luke and Jerez are normally way up the field. They're now way down the field. Doug, J-Luke and Jerez are 7th, 8th and 9th as we catch on board with Doug and J-Luke running into the double right-hander. Just trying to keep the car stable there. Doug going through the corner. J-Luke trying to go for an up and under. Camera shot now cuts away. Jerez are just going through his shot there. A little bit of gravel being kicked up on the outside by J-Luke. Not too bad at all. As we come into lap 14 for these guys. There's Jerez and there's Mata chasing him down as well. Swift really getting caught up in that. This is not going to be his race, I don't think. He was, I think, more bothered about the Carabao Cup result after this race compared to what he's normally done. But this track, of course, will cause quite a few problems, as has already been the case. KNK Dottler running away with it out in front. Now nearly 12 seconds. The Spaniard dominating. Porsche, our Porsche Super Cup champion. If you did tune in for the Porsche Super